This is my idea that before going into the process of gastrulation in chick, it's better having an understanding about the cleavage process, which will be resulting in the formation of blastoderm and the blastula, that what we assume as the stage to the start of gastrulation. Here I have given a picture of the egg. You can understand the position of the nucleus and the blastoderm. You see here the yellow yolk, and on the upper surface of the yellow yolk there is the blastodisc or the germinal disc, nothing but the space available for the nucleus and its further process to form blastoderm. And this is the actual blastoderm region. That is, after the cleavage there will be the formation of blastoderm, getting ready for the next process, gastrulation. So just I want you to know the position of the nucleus, because there may be a general idea that the yellow yolk as the nucleus. That's not the case here. The surface of the yellow yolk is having a specific region for the cleavage process to form into blastoderm. And then you come for the further process of cleavage. There what happens, the nucleus divides into many cells and will be forming a layer like this, a blastoderm layer. So the first formed layer is said epiblast. And this subgerminal space is the space between this newly forming epiblast and the surface of the yolk, the actual yolk. And then the next process is this epiblast will be delaminating. Delaminating means producing many cells to form a new layer beneath. Beneath in the sense leaving a gap inside. And that newly forming layer is called a hypoblast. And you find a space, a cavity between epiblast and a hypoblast called blastocele. So more or less this structure is similar to that of the blastula, what we assume in the case of frog. But it is not a separate structure as we expect in other cases. Here it is a part occupying the surface of the yellow yolk. Here you see the yellow yolk, and on the blastodisc region of the yellow yolk only this blastoderm is appearing. So it is in a limited portion of the egg, not the whole egg is being converted as we expect in other cases, in the lower animals. So here you assume the part of the yolk where the process of cleavage is going on. Even the gastrulation will also occur at this area only, called blastodisc or germinal disc region. So the epiblast is the first formed layer. From the epiblast, this is acting as a base layer for the formation of hypoblast. Don't assume that the hypoblast cells are newly forming from some other area. That's why the word is used, delamination, that is separation of epiblast cells to form hypoblast. Even there are used some terms as a primary epiblast, hypoblast, secondary hypoblast, that way, according to the regulation of the formation of hypoblast from the cells formed from epiblast. So this cleavage process ends with formation of a blastoderm having these two layers, epiblast and hypoblast, which is very near the yolk surface, and between the two there the blastocele. And here we can continue with the gas relation in the coming presentation.